I don't have a lot of stories, man. I mean, obviously, I try to say a little something before every video. I already told my story of messing everything up and being too drunk from Game of Thrones, messing up the Jimin video. The only story I have for this one's not interesting. Just kind of like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I was trying to improve my sound and video setup, and like, dude, spent 2 or 3 hours unbreaking what I broke. That's not interesting. I'm just saying, like, I got other problems. You see this room? This room could use a cleaning. Instead of like trying to reinvent the wheel on recording these videos, I could have cleaned the room. That would have an impact. You would be able to see a better room. So I think sometimes people being me, we make new tasks to do instead of working on what we know would be beneficial. I'm actually lecturing myself. I hope that when I edit this video, I will hear this again and it will remind me to do more things that matter and don't stress out over stuff that ain't a problem. Anyways, y'all said Dionysus. Dude, it must have been like 400 of you were like, Dionysus, Dionysus, Dionysus. Well, I'm hard-headed. But 400 of y'all, I get it. Let's do it. Immediately feel like the Kanye horns from Jay-Z, man, which is a great thing. Okay. You don't know what to do. Okay. All right. So first off, dude, I never know how ridiculous I sound, but this is just, I'm just being honest. A lot of times, like, depending on who you are, you know what you do. So, right, so when I play solo guitar, I know that I'm sitting in a chair in front of an audience. Like, that's just how it works. These dudes play the giant stages and giant arenas, and the first thing I think of with this song is being able to pace across the stage. Because, like, usually if the lyrics are super fast, it takes some concentration, you gotta sit in one spot, but the pacing of this is so good that you're just gonna, like, walk like a king back and forth across the stage while the whole crowd is just going crazy, because this song is like it's a rap anthem. What I have subtitles on, they're in Arabic. They're not really helping me. Dude, sorry, I'm so, the song is great, but I'm trying to rip it apart with my ears, and it's so compact. So these harmonies, at least definitely right now, that is a pedal, that's an effect. It's a digital harmony, which is, it's not a rip on the band, it's a specific effect. It gives you, it gives you a robotic, non-humanistic feel to the harmonized line, the second line, which for a mix like this gives you an ability to punch in. Plus, I think it kind of is reminiscent of a horn. And so you hear how the horns cut through the mix, and so I think that's dope here.
the party, yeah. Sing it, pull up, that's a trick it, mash up, that's a all into one.
It's so crazy that this is the same dude. See, sometimes y'all tell me to get the colors wrong, but this is Jim and that it's so nuts for me to think this is the same dude from Malai. That's crazy. So I was trying to think of the rhythm, like boom, tick it, boom, tick it, boom, tick it, boom, tick it, boom. I was trying to think about how to notate it. I think I'm wrong though. Like eighths and triplets, dotted eighths in the triplet after that. I don't know. 16th note triplets, what I was thinking about.
Are you ready to get hyped up?
Podo. That's the verb, right? Is he saying, I don't know the difference in my verbs? Is podo? Sorry, I know this is boring. I'm just curious. Is it poda, the thing? Poda? I don't have good notes. I thought I wrote it down. That's mokta. Poda is to see. Wait, what does he say? Hold up, back it up. Dude, my Korean is bad. Never mind. I don't know what to make of this. Okay. How much time do I have before this day is going to kill me? Like 4 minutes? Okay, yes, it was lit. No doubt it was lit. And I found it also really cool using the artificial harmonizer. I thought that was a really cool choice. Because a lot of times, well, one, it just sounded cool, right? We're listening to music. The number one thing is that it sounds cool. But on a different level than that is that whatever you're good at, you tend to do too much of or rely on, right? Like if I came up with some guitar thing, I'd be like, I'm just gonna play it. I'm a guitarist, why not? If I came up with some violin thing, I couldn't do that. I would either have to like program it or have to go hire a violinist. So when you have guys that are great singers and you come up with an idea for a harmony, you just point to somebody else in the group and you go, hey, sing the harmony. But I think it was a cooler stylistic choice to not do that. And live they might do it, I don't know. It was clearly, definitely a generated harmony. But I think it sounded really awesome. I think it was a good way to go. Which, by the way, when I play harmonized lines, or my buddies play harmonized lines, it's very rare that we use the other musician. I mean, I know buddies in one band who do a lot of two guitar stuff. But it's not... It's just a different thing when you use the pedal or the computer. I don't know. I don't know if they use like Pro Tools or something. I don't know. And I loved the other part. Oh, who was it? Who came in with the was that? I don't remember. Was that Suga? Anyways, I thought all of it was really super awesome and cool. The Indian rock part, I think that will be awesome live. I think that would be a fantastic way to end the song, you know, when they're doing their arenas with their hundreds of thousands of people. But here in person, I like the first two stylistic sections the best. That's just me. Plus, everyone has a different way of doing things. So oftentimes, a group like this here in the States would play the first 2 seconds, the first, up to the last minute. That would be the studio album. It'd be like a 3.5-minute song. And then when they played live, this last part would be on the live version only. So it's a toss-up. Really cool. Lots of crazy different sounds. I think that's it. There's nothing else to try to say. Oh, other than I could have swore POTA was going to be to eat, but it's to see, right? And now I wonder, what's the translation? How does that work? Well, our time's up. This is not the time to study Korean. Should be studying it in between songs. Ugh. God, I've been slacking on this. Anyways, this BTS is awesome. Congrats, BTS, on a great Saturday Night Live performance. Those two were awesome. Maybe I'll link up in the description. I don't think I need to, in case you want to see that. Yeah, let go.